1-800-5800-TOM. That's our telephone number. We're talking about an email from a listener named Sean, who's never heard me talk about the fact that guys get married in this country, and the minute they get married, the women drop the husbands to the bottom of the priority list. Behind getting fat, cutting their hair short, having children, taking care of the children. Husband is last. I'm like, I've been saying that forever. Nothing new here. 1-800-5800-TOM is our telephone number. It's Ashley on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hi, Tom.
Hi.
I'm in a really crazy situation. I'm young. I'm married. I've been married for 2 years. I have a baby girl. And
why'd you do that?
I ran into a guy I hooked up with a long
Wait a minute. How old are you?
I'm 20 years old.
Why did you do that?
Because I got kicked out of my house. I had nowhere to go.
That didn't mean you had to get married or have a child.
Yeah.
No, it didn't.
Excuse me?
Why would being kicked out of the house mean you have to have a child?
I was being really stupid. I didn't want to give up my daughter. I didn't want to give up the baby, period.
Why did you get pregnant?
Because I opened my pants to a guy that I thought I was going to be in love with.
Ever heard of birth control, sweetheart?
Yes, and I guess I didn't take them for 6 months.
Well, what did you think was going to happen? You get a 6-month grace period?
No.
So your plan was to have a baby?
Yes.
Why did you want to do that?
To lock them in.
To lock him in. That's great. So it had nothing to do with the baby. It had to do with you trying to lock somebody into a relationship.
Yes.
Did anybody tell you that slavery was abolished in 1865?
No.
And that you can't lock anybody into anything they don't want to be locked into?
No.
Well, do you know that now?
Yes.
You've heard of the divorce rate being 50%?
Yes.
So it doesn't really matter if you have a baby or not. There's a lot of kids growing up without fathers.
Yeah.
You heard that, but you went ahead and trapped somebody into marriage anyway.
Yes.
So that you would have a place to live.
Basically, yeah.
Brilliant. And the college you attended, Bonham Young University?
No.
Yeah. Which college?
Cal State.
Cal State what?
Long Beach.
Cal State Long Beach. Now you're studying to be what, a beautician?
I wanted to go into business.
What kind of business?
A hair salon business.
How did I know?
I don't know.
Because being a beautician is the last refuge of an educational scoundrel.
Oh. Well, I just love cosmetics.
How did I know?
I don't know.
Because you girls are all the same. That's how I know.
Okay, and I also have something else to say. I moved out of the house.
You moved out of your husband's house.
Yes.
How old is he?
He is 25.
And the guy in the background is laughing. He's the guy who's boning you now on the side?
Did I have any guys boning me on the side?
Like that guy who's laughing in the background. He's probably the guy who's boning you now while you're separated from your husband?
No, he's not boning me, but he is giving me money.
Yeah, well, let me tell you something, sister. He's giving you money because his plan is to slide right in the minute you give him an opening.
I think that's what he wants to do.
I'm telling you that's what he's going to do. No man just gives you money for no reason.
Uh-huh.
And you're probably going to give in at some point because that's how you got married. You got married because you needed a place to live, and now that you're separated, you'll probably feel that's a good idea again, right?
Yeah.
There we go. So he'll bone you. He will get what he wants ultimately.
Yeah.
All right. So there you go. So what was your question then?
What do I do? Do I bone him?
You're asking
I don't know.
me?
Because I love money. He has a lot of it.
So you're a whore?
Give it to me.
So you're a whore?
Yes, I guess. I guess that's how, if you can say it that way.
I just did.
I know.
That's what you are.
That's not a good thing.
So you will bone somebody in order to have another place to live.
No. I'm
just-
living on my own right now, but
What do you mean living on your own? Who's paying for that?
hard.
Yeah, your friend in the car there is paying for it.
No.
Who's paying for it?
My dad.
Your dad. What a sucker he is.
Yeah.
He should have told you to F off.
I'm just a confused young girl that doesn't know.
No, you're a stupid young girl who is lazy and tries to take the lazy way out every time.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So eventually we're going to be seeing you down at the welfare office.
Mhm.
That's after your friend in the car there bones you and then tosses you to the curb, which that's what's coming next, sweetheart.
Mhm.
And he knows it. That's why he's laughing.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
She's already agreed to it, Tom.
There we go. A few $100 and you'll spread them for him.
Yep. I pay one bill, she gives it up. I get what I want, she gets what she wants.
Well, has she started giving it up yet?
Not yet, I haven't paid her bill yet.
Okay, but as soon as you pay the bill, she's putting out.
Oh, I think it's going to be put out, then I'll pay her bill.
I would, it would be COD, I would say.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Don't ask me what COD stands for.
What?
I said, don't ask me what COD stands for.
Yeah, these cash on delivery.
No, that's what some people think.
So what do I do? Divorce my husband?
Oh, well, you're so in love with him, dear.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
I really just love his sex.
You what?
I'm in love with him for his sex.
You're not in love. You're not in love with anybody.
I'm not.
No. You're in love with yourself. I don't even think you like yourself very much.
Really?
Yeah, and that poor kid having to live in this environment. Mother's a whore.
Mhm.
Hang on a second here, Ashley. Let me get Steve on while you mull that over. Steve, what do you want to say to Ashley?
This girl is the definition of evil, Tom. Women like her need to be locked up, and her kids need to be taken away. I mean,
Have you heard on the show, Steve? Let me ask you a question. Steve, have you heard on the program, women, you're such a misogynist. I can't believe the things you say about women. Isn't this what I always say about women?
they're evil, man. And women like this, well, young girls, little girls like this are the prime example of your show. I mean, you warn people to stay away from broads like this, and I thank you, because this chick is evil. She's not lazy. I mean, it's just pure evil. I mean, who locks a guy into a relationship by having a kid? That's evil.
Lots of chicks do that.
I know, but it's evil. Women like this need to be locked away or just straight up shot.
You realize there are people who debate who should have custody of a kid based on whether they smoke cigarettes or what kind of school they're sending the kid to. But if you're 18 years old, you get knocked up to keep some dork in a relationship, that's a perfectly good living situation. CPS doesn't get involved in that at all. Jesus. Steve,
Sounds like a great time.
thank you for that, Steve. Edward, what did you want to say to Ashley here?
You know what? I hope this is like a hoax or whatever, because this is really boiling my freaking blood.
Watch your mouth. We're on the air.
I'm sorry. I'm just, oh my God, dude. You know what? I've heard stories about this, but I've never really actually heard somebody call in and like say something about that, you know? And it's just got my blood boiling right now. I hope she ends up on a corner with her baby in her hand with nobody to come and aid her in any way, man. I just hope she rots in hell, dude.
Well, the guy who's laughing in the background, he's going to bone her and toss her to like a used Kleenex when he's done.
You know, it almost sounds kind of fake because he's laughing, and I don't know if he's laughing because he's in denial or what's going on, but...
I think he's laughing because he feels like he's going to get away with something. He better use a condom, that's all I can say, because she's fertile and she's killed before, she'll kill again.
Jesus, man, I'm just... Woo! Whatever, man. Hey, Tom, you're the best, man. Hey, blow me up if you can.
Of course I can.
Keep up the good work, bro.
Thank you for that, Edward.